Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Right, I've got another beer from Coral, um, which is a Coral Cerveja de Madeira. I'm probably completely butchering that up. Anyway, Coral was established in 1872 here on the island, just to the west of Funchal. There's a valley, and that's where the brewery is, right next to the coast. Um, and to be fair, out of all the lagers the pale lagers I've had over the last few weeks, their Coral, their main lager, which is everywhere on the island, to be fair, compared to some of the others, it's probably top of the tree. Um, it's not my style of beer, but um, I drunk all these sort of lagers for a long time, and I've come away from them the last sort of 10 years or so. I've been drinking real ale, craft beer, stouts, things like that, things with a little bit more flavour. Um, through beer festivals, funnily enough. I started going to beer festivals about 10 years ago, and I was expecting loads of different lagers, and there was no hardly any lagers at all. It was all real ale, and it all started from there. It started, my palate didn't like it at first, but it takes time. You train your palate to taste you like, and then once I went back to the lagers, I found my palate didn't like them anymore. So anyway, let's crack on with this beer. I'm gassing again. So yeah, this is Coral's Tonica, which I believe is a Schwarzbier, but other people are calling it a stout. So it's a dark beer either way, a malty beer, I guess. It's 5.1% in alcohol by volume. It's in a nice coral black bottle cap this time, as opposed to the red with the lager. It's sweating. The sun's gone in at the moment, which is quite nice. It's got a FEV 16, so I don't know if that's February 2016. Anyway, I'm not that worried. I'm drinking it now. Right, so let's crack this one open and let the beer do a bit of gassing rather than me. I'll try not to. I'm going to keep that for the fridge back home, along with the beer I done earlier. So yeah, I'm here. The time you've see this now, I will already be back in the UK. They've started again. They know I'm on film, I reckon. So yeah, this will probably be the Saturday the 3rd of October. I might post this, something like that. But I'll be back home. Right, so beer in a glass. Water out. So it's kind of pouring. There's a slight reddy kind of hue to it as it's pouring in the glass. Maybe some kind of berries. Let's just go down the centre a little bit, try and create a little bit of a head. I was just wondering what's going on then. There's a plane, really low plane, because I'm quite high elevated here. So yeah, it's generated in the end a finger and a half of sort of tan coloured head. So yeah, makes a nice change. Anyway, let's get an aroma on this one. Oh, it's completely. There's definitely kind of roasted malts in this. As I say, some people are calling it a stout. Most people are calling it a Schwarzbier. So that's a new style of beer. I don't think I've had of anything called that before. So perhaps it's my knowledge. I don't know. But other people are calling it stout. So yeah, roasted malts. A little bit of licorice. There's licorice in there. Maybe some caramel. I don't know whether this has got any adjuncts in it. I know a lot of the beers have, especially the lagers here. Definitely strong licorice, like licorice sticks. Smells decent. Let's give it a try anyway. Cheers. strong licorice straight off. Roasted malts, hints of cocoa, very strong licorice. The more it's kind of building. Kind of sweet middle palate with that licorice. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little bit thin in the mouthfeel. It's kind of medium, if that. It's a 5.1% ABV. I don't know if it's bottle conditioned or anything. I doubt it, being out here. It's got caramel. There's hints of hazelnut. Compared to what I've been drinking, I've had a few days where I've had a few Belgian beers. You've probably seen them videos a few days back, and then they speak for themselves. But as regards beer from Madeira and from Portugal, this is probably the best beer I've had. It's very carbonated. The head's gone down really quickly. It's okay. It's nothing on the scale of beers I've had here. As I just said, it's probably the best Portuguese beer I've had so far. It's just surpassing Superbox Stout, which is not too bad, although that was a bit thin. This is still thin, but it's got a little bit more flavour with the added licorice kind of taste. A reasonable amount of roasted malts. It's not obvious. There's no kind of hops you can really taste. It's very sweet. Caramel, a little bit of cocoa. Is there coffee? I'm struggling. I think it's there, but the licorice is masking quite a lot of the other flavours below it, I think. Let's get the rest of this out. So, it's not bottle conditioned, I don't think. So yeah, it's not bad. It's gone to a one finger head, going down quite quickly again. As I say, mouth feels it's smooth, but thin. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. If you come to Madeira and you like your dark beers, probably try this and the Superbox Stout. I mean, I think they're the only two widely available. There is Superbox do these 1927 vintage beers. They're in a big 750ml bottles. I hope to be trying one or two of those in the next few days, as I'm coming towards the end of this trip to Madeira. Fortunately, as I say, my partner, she's from here, so but she's visiting family, so I will be coming back out here in the not too distant future, hopefully. So I want to try these big bottles. They're kind of corked and caged, so hopefully maybe later this evening I'll try one. I think there's 2 or 3 on offer at the moment, but they do kind of vintages as well. There's a Christmas one they do, but I haven't seen that yet. But obviously being nearly October, so by the time you see this I'll be back in the UK anyway, back in the cooler weather, which I'm kind of in some ways looking forward to. I'm not used to this kind of heat day in day out. normally have a few days of this back in the UK and then storms. I'm really waffling. Apologies, it's a 10-minute video. As for a rating for this beer, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm going to give that a 6. That's a 6 out of 10 from me. If you've had it before, put your comments down in the comments box. If you've had it, that is. I don't know whether you can get this in the UK or not. I know in the Portuguese community in London I can get hold of the Superbox Stout. I'm going to see if I can get hold of this. Maybe they do it in a can, I don't know. Anyway, cheers for watching. Please subscribe. See you on the next one.